Hello, hello, hello. It probably would have helped if I hadn't have unplugged my microphone. I had a really great intro. Sorry that you missed it. It was pretty cool. Let me try again. Hold back the tape. Set in action. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to my stream. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sassy, and today I am starting a brand new Let's Play series called Bringing Him Back. And if you have, this is kind of a spin-off, I guess you would call it. It's a spin-off. And for those of you who don't know the origin story, it is, let me see if I can find it. I don't even remember exactly. I think it's gonna be part 9 of my Joiner family. I'm pretty sure, because it's a part 9 of my Joiner family household, where I decided to sort of hang out with some of my side characters. So I'm going to introduce you to the characters that will be in this game. And we're going to go through and try to bring a ghost back to life, not using cheats, but doing the whole thing in the game, like finding the ambrosia, making the ambrosia, having the death flower, all that fun stuff. We're going to try to do that, and then we're also going to kind of incorporate a little bit of storytelling in it there as well. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I've never done that, number one. I rarely ever let my Sims die. I don't like letting my Sims die. It makes me very sad. So I don't like to do it. But I have been trying to let go and let God, I guess. Especially my Not So Berry challenge. But here we are with this one. So let's go ahead. I'm not going to give you the full story. Well, I'll give you somewhat of the full story, and then we'll get started. So we're going to start with this household, which I need to change the name. So this household actually started off with Bryant, a Sim called Bryant, and Aisha, as you can see her here. Bryant is here. They were pretty much my homage to Will and Grace, a stylist, a very eccentric stylist, and Aisha, and then Bryant, who's this lawyer, and they are obsessed with their best friends. They've known each other for decades, or at least a couple decades. They're best friends. They were living in the city, living their best life. And then Bryant had the audacity to meet this guy, and how they met is also in the Joiner family playlist, so go back through there. But essentially they were introduced by two friends, and they fell in love pretty quickly. It was a whirlwind romance, it was. And Declan and Bryant fell in love, like I said, very quickly. And Declan and Aisha did not get along very well, mostly because Aisha felt like her best friend was sort of being stolen from her by this man, and she did not like it. And so when Bryant came to her and said, I'm gonna ask Declan to marry me, and I'm gonna get married to him, poor Aisha's brain kind of broke a little bit, just a little bit, and she just couldn't handle it. And she went to this voodoo master and asked for their help, and they gave her something. Call it a potion. And they asked her again, now, what is it that you want? She's like, I just want Bryant back. I want Bryant to be, you know, us to be solid again and to be together again and just the two of us. So on the wedding day, Aisha took this potion that she didn't know what the potion was going to do, and she spiked the punch bowl with it. And poor Declan here drank from the punch bowl, and I think in Aisha's mind she thought that maybe they would just realize that they weren't right for each other and that love that they had together would just disappear. No, Declan died. Declan died on his wedding day, leaving his poor grieving husband behind. So Aisha, of course, she came back to her senses, and she realized that essentially she killed her best friend's husband. She killed someone. She killed the love of her best friend's life. And, you know, she was there for him as much as she could be. And she did her best to try to console him, of course, not telling him what she did. And Bryant tried. He did his very best. He gave his very all, but he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle being without Declan. And he quit his job as a lawyer. And he took all of his money and he moved to a cabin in the woods. We're going to see that here shortly. And he's just sequestered himself. As you can see, his traits are now, they were once really positive traits. They're now a loner, gloomy, and lazy because he's without his one true love. So we'll dig into that story in a minute. I'm going to quickly introduce you to some other little side characters that hopefully we're going to see, because as much as I want to go through the motions, this is going to be like a limited let's play. I want to go through the motions of bringing Declan back to life. I also want to infuse some storytelling, because at the end of the day, I feel like I'm much more of a storyteller. So this is about, we're starting the game, or starting this let's play maybe a year from Declan's death. A year from when Declan died is kind of where we're at. And we are, sorry, I'm getting slightly distracted by my DMs. We are going to be with the so a lot has changed. So if you're a fan of my Joiner family household, Onyx no longer lives across the hall from Aisha. She's moved out. I'm not gonna tell what happened, because honestly I don't know what happened, because we haven't gotten there in their story yet. But she's moved out, and Zion has moved out, and Amy's moved out. So the new people that live across the hall is the Wu family. So here's the Wu family. This is Spencer Wu. He is a family man. He's self-assured. He loves art, and he's an animal enthusiast. I think I have him as an artist in the game. I'm not really sure. I gave them all careers, but I did this all last week. So, but he's super, super duper handsome. He's got a little bit of skin detail on him. He's so cute. And then this is his sister, Katie. She's a bit of a hothead, but she's also creative. And she wants to be a writer. And yeah, so they live across the hall. A possible romantic interest for Aisha. She's never really had a serious relationship, so maybe, just maybe, this will be the start of something for her. Of course, right now she's like super she's also in a bit of a state. She's a murderer, so I don't know if she's on the hunt for love right now, because you know that can kind of knowing that you've killed someone might suck all the hope out of your body. Another one of Aisha's neighbors is Miss Dixon. This is Miss Eartha Dixon. She's weird. There's something unusual about Miss Dixon. She claims to be a psychic. That's how she makes her coin. But weird stuff happens at our apartment. Aisha pretty much tries to stay away from this woman as much as she can. We as the audience are gonna find out that she is a spellcaster. She's creative. She's a bookworm, and she's a bit nutty. She's a bit erratic. So there's with Eartha. So we'll probably kind of reach out to her to help us in our quest and our task, at least story-wise. And then we have another family that lives near where Bryant lives. Bryant now lives in Windenburg. This is the Downing family. Now, I created this family based off of Nathaniel here. Let me go. Let me see. I don't think I saved him to my gallery. Oh, I did. Hold on. Let me go to the gallery because he's not my sim. He actually is someone else's. I'm pretty sure. I thought I saved him to my gallery, but I guess I didn't. Let me. Well, I think her name is Raina, but it's not Raina here on the gallery. The moment that I find out the name of the person who created him, I will put him in. I will put it in my description below so that you know. But Nathaniel is not mine, but I saw him on someone else's stream and I thought he was cute. He has red hair. Declan has red hair. And so I thought that maybe he could possibly be a new romance for Bryant. Of course, Bryant is still very depressed because his love of his life is dead. So I don't know if that's gonna work out, but here we go. Nathaniel does have a son named Freddie, and this is his grandmother, or this is Freddie's grandmother. This is Nathaniel's mom. They live in this huge mansion near the cabin where Bryant lives, and then this is Lillian, who I think is a teenager. Yeah, she's a teenager. So I just created a little family, some neighbors. They possibly look across the street or they know that someone lives in the cabin now, the little fishing hunting cabin. They don't know who. They have their guesses of who lives there. They probably like joke there must be like an axe murder in there because they never see him. They never hear him. So I think, let me go ahead. I'm going to leave these as a part of my household because I really don't want them to do anything that I don't want them to do. As much storytelling as I'm going to hopefully infuse into this gameplay, we're also just kind of going to go with the game because you know how the game is. So I don't really want them to go off and get married and have extra babies. So I'm going to leave them locked like this, and we'll just interact with them through Aisha and or Arthur. And kind of do that because I've already cheated their skills and they have jobs and I've done all that work. So let's start off with Bryant Arthur. I think he's a good place to start, kind of see where he is and kind of help him along. Again, it's been a year. I would say that he quit his job about maybe a month ago. Maybe he just realized that his grief was just too big and he couldn't handle the work that was called upon him to do. Maybe his bosses, the partners at the law firm that he works in, they've been trying, they've been giving him little easy cases, little pro bono work, writing up contracts, just easy stuff for him to do in the hopes that he would maybe obviously not get over the death of Declan, but get to a point where he can kind of be that ace lawyer that they hired him for. But I think in the end, even he knew that he's just not up to it. So instead of firing him, which I know Bryant probably thought he needs to be fired, he went ahead and just quit. As you can see, currently he's fine. Uh-oh. Well, he's supposed to have quit, so let's make that happen. Quit. And he needs to make money. As you can see, he only has 15,000 simoleons. This is his little cabin. Pay no attention to what level he was at. He was an ace lawyer. He was the best in the business. This is the cabin that he's purchased. He probably purchased it sight unseen. And yeah, so I'll be honest, I wanted to get in here and do some gameplay and kind of build this place up a little bit and like have some stuff going, but didn't have the time. So oh no, I forgot to put mailbox. There we go. I put in a little like security camera there. I think he probably looks at the security camera in lieu of going outside to see who's at his door. So this is his house. We got a lot of bottles around. It's a one-room cabin. I wanted it to be functional, but somewhat cute. A little one-room cabin. I don't know how much skills he has. He doesn't really have a whole... He has some skills. But yeah, a little bathroom over here. I'll use a lot of off-the-grid stuff, even though he's not off the grid. I thought it would be cute if he planted some things. So let's go over here. He should still have, yeah, Declan is still, I did create a new save file. So they're not actually in the joiner save file. I'm hopeful that he can plant stuff in these little patches. And we'll put fruits over here. Fruits and vegetables over here. I know he doesn't really have a whole lot, but he doesn't have the gardening skill. So we'll start off slowly. And maybe you can get some more seeds and we can plant some more. As you can see, he has some trash everywhere. He's really kind of fallen, guys. He's fallen a lot. He's fallen from grace to grace. He likes gardening. Okay, good. I'm happy that he likes it. He planted one thing, and now all of a sudden, gardening is his jam. I love it. Maybe we can get him some chickens too, and he can sell them to make some money. Because he will need money. That is something that he will need. As much as he wants to sit and be a gloomy, sad sack, he will need to make some coin. I do think I made this house... Uh-oh. A simple living house? Oh, can I not? Oh. Let's just put that back. I think I did. I'm not sure. Let's look at the fridge. So he'll have to, like, if I did, he'll have to buy everything. Yeah, I did. He'll have to buy groceries or make his own groceries or something like that. So maybe he should, even though I don't know where one would fit. Probably just buy groceries. Go to the local market and buy groceries and stuff. So we'll do that. I'll order some groceries for my boy. Some basil. We'll order some things that he can plant too. Get some milk. He needs some milk. We have some carrot, cheese, and some eggs. Get like a dozen eggs. How about that? And some flour, maybe 3 things of flour, maybe? Some bread. 5 loaves. 5 loaves of bread. And we'll get like 2 three things of white meat, three things of red meat. I don't know exactly what he's going to be able to make with all of this, but that will be his food source. And does he have another skill that he could use to make some money with? He's got a little bit of programming. He doesn't have a laptop though. So maybe we'll get him a computer and he can do some little programming work on the side when he's not feeling like a little like a thing up. Any of this stuff can use? I put a bunch of debug items in here too. So let's just go sit and watch TV again. He's lazy. He's super lazy. Oh, we got one little plant up. It is fall, so it's probably nearing the end of his anniversary. I do have this woodworking bench too, so we could do that. I was kind of waiting to see if he'd get a welcome wagon and if the family would come over. But yeah, Bryant is pretty sad. His relationship with Aisha, I think, isn't very strong. They've lost touch. And he's lost touch with John, so John might still be someone that we have here. He's, of course, Coral's husband. He never really got to know Declan's family. Of course, he met Declan's family the day of the wedding. He doesn't really know them very well, and I'm sure they don't reach out to him because it's probably really hard on them as well. Their poor son died the day of the wedding. So yeah, he still wants to hug someone, poor guy. Let's see, can we have him like memorize his own memories? Because I know we can remember other people's memories. No, he seems pretty happy now. I think he is happy to kind of be on his own. And to just be lazy and to not really worry about anything. But let's see, let's order him some more seed packets. Just order delivery, order gifts. I guess we'd have to go. No one was around, so I left your delivery on the... Oh, yeah, he doesn't answer the door. Unload delivery bag. He doesn't answer the door. Okay, so all of his deliveries in the fridge. Let's see what he can make now. I guess the welcome wagon might not come along. Well, he can make eggs and toast. And nothing else. He can make ramen. And you can make pancakes and cheesy eyeballs. Let's just make a little bit of eggs. Let's make some eggs and toast. Let's make a family of 4 eggs and toast. He'll just eat on that. But yeah. Yes, probably this is the rose that he got when Declan was alive. Here's a knife that's kind of weird. Why is it sitting here? No one really knows. Some love letters that he used to write, or to Declan. Some beer bottles. I was gonna make him, let me get him a little, what's this little thing called? This drink tray. So that my baby boy can get wasted whenever he wants, because that's really just his life right now. He's getting drunk, and he loves the decorations. He's like, yes, this is exactly. Even though he was once a sophisticated lawyer, he's like, this is my jam. This is way more my speed now. Do auto lights in his one-room shack. Probably have to go to the library to get some... Oh, did you really, like, stop cooking just so you could make yourself a drink? there you go, Bryant. Get schloched. Do you see I grew his hair out and he's got a little scraggly beard thing going? I'm gonna have him drink this whole plate all by himself. Resume your eggs. Oh, he has no place to put it. Well, dang. Well, I can't put it anywhere else. There we go. Alright, there we go. Resume eggs. Seriously? Are all of these little things really that bad? Really in the way? I guess they are. I'll get rid of them. I didn't think they'd be in the way. I didn't even think that the game would recognize that they were here. Put the spoiled milk somewhere. The milk on there. Hi, baby girl. How are you doing, friend? We're just starting, just trying to get into this gameplay. I was trying to see if I could get a welcome wagon, but I don't think we're going to be welcomed today. I'm doing good, just excited about starting this brand new Let's Play where we're going to try to bring a sim back to life. I think you were here when Bryant here lost his husband the day of his wedding. This is a year later, so Bryant doesn't look like the clean-cut cutie that he was before. He's in a miserable state. He's lazy. He's a loner now. He's gloomy and depressed. He's lost his husband. He's in a cabin in the middle of nowhere in Windenburg. And yeah, he's just living his best life. I don't think a welcome wagon is coming. If they do, they're probably going to come tomorrow. So we're probably going to have to give up the ghost on that one. But he is going to partake in a lot of drinking because that's just what he does now. He got up from the toilet to go grab a drink. He's going to go back to the toilet, flush it. Hands. Gonna wash one hand whilst drinking. He's a multitasker, my Declan is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what depression looks like. Or one form of depression anyway. Just isolating himself from everyone. Oh, Spice Festival's in town. Probably Aisha calling him saying, you should come back to San Myshuno. Oh, it's a double fister moment. He's very happy. Let's get him just completely tanked. He doesn't have a job. I was thinking about... Oh, see, John's calling. He's like, dude, come on. Get out. You've been living in the woods for almost a month now. Let's hang out. He's like, no go, John. I love you, my friend, but why can't you get this? Can you get it now? Do not keep a man from his Aki haul. Is it gonna get him going? It's just refreshing fruity drink. Oh no. No, I still have my slice of life in here. You used to could get drunk off this. Not anymore? Oh well. Alright, so now that we've seen Declan, he's not doing very well. He's happy, but is he though? Is he happy? He's not. He's very sad. I am gonna go to Aisha and we're gonna see what's going on with her. Of course, she's gonna be the one that will be bringing Declan's spouse back to life if we can figure out how. We'll go through the motions of that. I do have the little Carl's Sims 4 guide that teaches you how to go through the steps of raising a sim back from the dead using just what the game has, no cheats. And that's what we're going to try to do in this little limited series. So, first off, Aisha, of course, again, she is the one who has killed her best friend's husband. And this past year, she's done everything that she could think of to get poor Bryant back. But she couldn't do it. She couldn't get him to, I don't know where she's at right now. Tranquil Crest, where is she? They're both there. She couldn't do it. So her plan to have Bryant all to herself, actually, it backfired in several ways. Number one, she killed Bryant's husband, the love of his life. Also, she lost Bryant anyway because Bryant was so depressed and so miserable that he moved out of the apartment and moved to a cabin in the woods. And she hasn't talked to him or seen him in a couple months now. It's like I said, it's been a year. I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself a lot, especially when people start to join this stream. So sorry if you're watching this back, if you have to keep constantly getting reminded of what's happening. I might have to be right back. Oh, I was taking photos. Sorry guys, go back home. I was like, what are they doing here? This is my little photo studio where I take the little pictures for screens for like thumbnails and stuff. It's okay if you repeat. Well, thank you. I did at the top introduce some of the new side characters that we're gonna have, but we'll kind of see them. I'm sure we'll see them here in this first episode. Let's see. I was trying to get some dinner sent my way. I was waiting for a particular restaurant to open on the Bite Squad. Is it open? Is it open? Is it open? Yes, it is. I'm gonna I'll tell you what my dinner plans are, guys. I'm getting some Indian food, some chicken tikka masalas, I think is how you pronounce it. Tikka masalas is so good. It's so freaking delicious. I'm gonna drink that with a Coke, I think. An appetizer? I don't need no stinking appetizer. All I need is some naan. I don't even know what that is, so we're not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna add that to the chart. I'm gonna see if I can get some extra naan, cause this is so good, so freaking good. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Extra rice, extra sauce. No, I can't get extra naan. No, is there like sides? That's the only downside about like going online and trying to get food. Oh, there it is. Extra naan. There we go. Delicious. Just add it. Review my order. No. Wait a minute. I don't want regular naan. I want garlic naan. I can take it off. Because I think regular naan will come with my order. Actually, screw it. I get both. $40 purchase. Bring me my food. Okay. All right. Oh, my boy is tense. So we're just gonna pretend that clean up. See, she hasn't been able to keep her apartment clean because really Bryant was the one that kept it clean. But as you can see, Bryant is gone. It looks like he did leave behind a photo, so that can give an excuse for us to go visit him. So let's put that in our inventory. That's a photo of him and Declan. So, like I said, she hasn't visited him since he moved out. And I'm sure she's dying to do so. But he's, he's been depressed and sad. And he's probably said, I don't want you anywhere near me. Leave me alone. Go away. Blah, 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 blah. Is this coffee spoiled or no? It's about to be spoiled. Drink some coffee. And Declan is here haunting the apartment. Even though he died elsewhere, he's haunting the apartment. She's got his urn, I believe. No, she doesn't. Where's your urn? Maybe Bryant has it? Either way, she's got his urn. I think that she knows he's here. She feels his presence, but she hasn't seen him yet. She has not seen him at all. She's just like, like, there's something in this house. But yeah, let's see if we can. Oh, my CC's jacked up. He's gonna try to. Oh no, they're supposed to have a horrible relationship. They didn't like each other in life. Do they love each other in death? Let's hook up with him. We're gonna shout forbidden words because why is this ghost haunting us? We're gonna also try not to kill her. Like maybe argue about being dead. I think because he's dead, he knows and understands what's happened to him, so he knows that it's her actions that has caused him to die. It's like, and he's been haunting her for the last couple of months. I think because Bryant's been here. He can't go with Bryant. I think the fact that he's here is because there's such a this is where their love began. Declan and Bryant's love began. So he's sort of bound to this place. Also, I think that maybe he's bound to Aisha because it was her actions. She's not evil. It wasn't that she didn't mean to kill him. So kind of the backstory, and this is a part of my Joiner Let's Play. She and Bryant, they're best friends, or they were once best friends. They were so in tune with one another. And when Declan came into Bryant's life, it kind of shook Aisha a little bit because they were it was just the two of them, and now all of a sudden there's this guy that is in Bryant's life. It seems to be taking up so much of his time and energy, and I think in the beginning she thought, well, he'll move on. He's not gonna stay with her or stay with him. He'll move on like he normally does. He'll bounce around from guy to guy. But no, Bryant really was in love with Declan, and he asked Declan to marry him, and that kind of broke something in Aisha's brain a little bit. She was like, I'm sorry, what you're doing? What now? You're getting married? And so she went to this person hoping to find something to break them apart. I think she was thinking that they would just fall out of love, but instead what happened was Declan died. So I don't really know. Like, I know there's nothing really in the game that can kind of get us started on this, but let's see. Let's go to, like I said, she's got a neighbor. Oh, I don't know which house the neighbor lives in. Whichever one has the balcony. Where's the balcony? Okay, the balcony's on this side, so it's this neighbor. She has a neighbor that claims to be a psychic. Probably secretly in love with Bryant, but Bryant is gay. So, but yeah, she was... Can she not visit? No one is available to hang out with. No one is available to chat. Well, we can go beat on this door, probably. Why can't I click it? Because it's not bothering her yet, maybe. Let's see. She's got to get her cooking skill up if we even want to be able to bring Bryant back, or bring Declan back to life. I'm gonna forget all these names. He's pissed off because the neighbors are noisy. Like, what would you know about... You're a ghost. Don't worry about the neighbors being noisy. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and pound on the door. And get whoever's in there to stop playing their music so loudly. So, this is a separate save file from my Joiner family save file, as I've said. So... Onyx, Zion, and Amy no longer live across the hall because this is like maybe a year into the future, maybe 2 years, but I would just say a year in the future. Why don't you go watch TV or something, or like possess something? I don't know what it is that you gotta do. Paige is just gonna go make bread while her pants keep going in and out. I wonder if ghosts can possess people. I've never played with a ghost before. Just banging on the door. Who the F is in there? Why are you making so much noise? I have no idea which... I've put a few new characters in here, but I don't know who lives where. I know the psychic lady lives across the hall, so we're going to introduce ourselves to her. Zoe Patel and her family live in here. Yeah, so this is Zoe. So we'll give like a rude introduction. Looks like Zoe's upset about something.
Oh, Larkin fruit.
So she doesn't get along with her neighbor.
Dag.
Complain angrily about the noise. She's pissed off. It's too loud. I'm trying to eat my bread in peace. So could you shut up? Thanks. What's going on with Declan? Is this what anger looks like? He's boiling. He's boiling hot. How can you pee your ghost take an angry poop? So, while she eats her bread, I am on Let's Go Together. Let's go to... I also gotta pay attention to my food and note when it's gonna be here. It should be a while, though. I'm so excited about it. I'm super duper excited about my food. Oh, it'll be here in about an hour. Okay, we might finish up by then. But yeah, let's go to the website so we can all figure this out together. So here I am. Here is... Pause the game too so nobody dies. while I'm doing this. No one else dies while I'm doing this. The Carl's Sims 4 guide, and this will be how to bring back a dead sim. And first things first, we have to be able to make ambrosia. What ambrosia does? Making ambrosia is a bit of a process, but it can be very rewarding when ambrosia will return a ghost who eats it back to life, which in essence gives Sims immortality so long as someone in the house can cook it upon the death of a member of the household. Ghosts must be a member of the household in order to eat ambrosia. Its effects on living Sims is lackluster, given the ambrosia recipe requires over 1,500 satisfaction points, which my girl does not have. She has 345 satisfaction points. Potion of youth, which accomplishes the same as ambrosia. It brings, so we could also just use potion of youth to bring a sim back to life. I think I want to try to make the ambrosia though. So to get a ghost to eat it, I have to work on befriending it. So all right, let's kind of end that there, and we'll kind of peek in a little bit more on how to do this. So one thing we have to do is get my girl to finish her aspiration and work on her whims, because that will also help her get some satisfaction points up here in the corner, and hopefully she'll get enough to be able to unlock some things as well. So what I was wanting to do though, Miss Eartha is not at home. She ain't answering the door for no one. Do you have an appointment? That's what Miss Eartha's gonna say. Do you have an appointment? If you do not have an appointment, there is no reason for you to call me at all. No reason. All right, you've eaten some bread. Do you have work tomorrow? You have work in 3 days. So we have to give someone an apartment key. Oh, we do have some new neighbors. We could... Miss Eartha is kind of a new neighbor. But let's bring some watermelons out. Well, it's like 2 a.m. We're not going to do that today, but we'll go ahead and make it. We'll make some watermelon salad. Yeah, the potion will work as well, which is just super easy. It's easy. The city living aspiration is not that hard. I think I've finished it. Well, light the fireworks. I guess it is kind of a little tough one, isn't it? It's time consuming. Live in an apartment worth $100,000. All right, I don't know if we'll get to there, but as we go through, we'll earn some satisfaction points. We don't have to worry about that one. Satisfaction points will be earned. Are you hungry? I don't get how this ghost is hungry. Let's see. We do, I think, have some hurt feelings with her, so we do not like, we don't like her. I guess the only bed left to sleep in is gonna be Aisha's bed. Did you hunt her toilet and break it, girl? Boy. All right, let's put this in the fridge. This will be for our new neighbors. And you're just gonna have to call an emergency. Hire an emergency repair because you don't know how to fix things. You don't know how to fix stuff, girl. She's gonna go to bed. He can like sleep on the couch. The repair person never came. They were supposed to be here like 2 in the morning. We're probably also going to have to bring bring Bryant some food too. We don't know if he's been taking care of himself in the woods. He probably hasn't. We've already been there. We've seen that he hasn't. Maybe we can buy him a laptop. Where's the thing? Okay. Order. I think it would be purchase gifts. Maybe he can get a laptop? Then again, maybe not. I think that would be from the little university thing. You can order a laptop from the university. Oh, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day. How great. Oh, there they go. They're here. Do you want to go do a ghostly scare? Ghostly scare. Declan's having fun with this whole being a ghost business. And he's off. Don't chat with her. She does still have some work to do. Are you ready to get up, girl? Almost. She's about to get up. Can you I don't think you can research how to bring... Research rabbit rodent fever. Maybe she's become somewhat of a hypochondriac. Okay, I do have to be right back. I gotta go use the facilities. So sit tight. I'll BRB. And I'm back. Okay, so where was I? She's awake. We're trying to figure out how to get Declan a computer without buying him one, because he doesn't have a lot of money. let's cook Declan something. Let's cook Declan bread. I think that Aisha, like most people during the pandemic, not me, but a lot of people I hear were really into making bread. So we're gonna make some bread for him and take it over. We're also gonna take this watermelon salad that we made to our new neighbors who live across the hall. Maybe Declan will follow her, or maybe he's just completely stuck into the house. Not sure, but we'll see. And I'm just gonna like,